Hi everybody, this is Lisa Starr, and I'm just about to call Lydia the TwattaSaurus for another episode of Super Snarky.
Good morning.
Good morning, darling.
How are you?
I am good. I am actually, I got a lot of work done yesterday. I woke up and I had energy and, jeez, I think I am on the mend.
Sure.
Jeez.
Sure.
So I had lots of things that I made that I finished from, I think I'm going through this thing where I finish all my projects. That is my next plan. So anything I have started, I will finish now. And the hiking club chapter 1 is all ready to be distributed around the internet. If you like the vasectomies are sexy that I sent you, then I can print that for you and for people. What was that? You came up blurry.
Oh, I said, did you send me last night, or are you talking about forever ago?
Forever ago with scissors, Jess.
Yes.
Was it?
There was 2 options with scissors, or just one?
I think I made 2. No, I think it was just the one. Did you like?
Yeah, I mean, as long as there are scissors and they give you implication, it's fine.
Okay, all right. But you remember seeing and saying is fine.
No.
Oh, okay.
But
I send again. Because your approval is the essential part of before I print. Yes, because... And also, Joy knows... Joy just met some adorable, what do you call... I always want to say oncologist when I mean ball doctor. I don't remember. Anyway, he does vasectomies all day long. And he's friend of hers. So I think people are going to find it funny. But the doctor who does the vasectomy should definitely have one. So vasectomies are sexy. Yes. And then let us see. What else? I even started to write a little bit in Spanish and Russian every day.
wow.
Yes, I'm getting a little better at it. I use my cards and I do stupid translations and just sum-ups of my life. It is stupid.
Wait a minute. So you're doing Russian readings of your cards? I love it. How international.
That is the other thing is I did start to work on Spanish and Russian translations for cards. Yes, that is obviously the easiest way for me to learn language, right? Is to translate.
But with your ability to add on, I imagine it is lots of, you need 2 cards in Russian, yes?
Yes, there is that too. Is because of the way their language is, but because of the way Spanish is, that I have had to rewrite some of the, it's not direct translation since I use so much slang and shit. So I did translate. I want to slurp your goodness until you try to break my face with your thighs. Yes. And the thing
There's
is,
no Russian word for slurp, eh?
I think I have to look at card again, but I think...
It is poignant word in card.
Slurp. Oh, okay. I always thought goodness was poignant word in card. And so
No, it is slurp.
Okay.
I want you to slurp.
Okay. It is slurp. You're right. Thank you for telling me. Yes, so I spent lots of time trying to figure out how to translate your goodness into Russian or Spanish. But you're right, slurp is the word I should really focus on. So I can go back and maybe fix.
You can probably find other adjectives for joy than goodness.
Oh, yes. I think I found something that was your essence. or something like that. I'll send to you if you're interested. The Russian translation comes with the sound out. So it has the Russian letters, and then underneath you can sound out, and then translation. So, but anyway, yes, I am feeling like a lot of bucks right now, like 100 there or something. I am feeling like very, very, very energized. So, tell me, how is boyfriend the dog?
Well, he has just woke up. She took him outside.
Yes.
He was laying in bed looking at me, expecting me to crawl back in bed. Coffee with him.
Aww.
Because that is how we do.
Jess, you have little baby buddy coffee time?
Yeah.
Aww, the other snuggles?
Yeah, I mean, he's weird about snuggling. Like, he just wants to be really close to me and have one part of him touching me.
Uh-huh.
Not necessarily, like, full on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it'll take a while, but you guys will get there.
Sleeps at the top of my bed with me still.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually, isn't that your preference too, to not really, like, overly touch?
I mean, yeah, he definitely once in a while when he wants what he wants, he will, like, come and sit down on me or, like, make it known that, like, we're doing this. Is it nice when he does it? It's okay. I'm always like, oh, but it's usually I have too much other shit that I have to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So just sit and be like... So
yeah.
It's like that unfortunate thing about all mothering moments where you're like, oh, I want to be nurturing with people.
I'm so busy. Nurturing you is tempting, but I'm so busy. No, I mean, I have those moments with the cats too, and because I suck at taking pain breaks, I actually just encourage the cats to interrupt me, and I always make a point of, like, stopping what I'm doing to focus on them for a second so that I can check in with my body and like maybe I need, I always need to be changing position or stretching or something. So, I just took the cat's interruptions as like a sign.
So I have an art project that I would like to propose, and it's going to require me to kindly ask for help from all of you artists that always link me in the shit.
All right.
I would like to do a sketch comedy of a very white Thanksgiving. And it's a PSA sketch video about how to survive your conservative white family at Thanksgiving.
During a pandemic?
Yes.
All right. Did you...
Because what I want to do is go order on Amazon a bunch of really horrible, like, all the same placemats.
Yeah.
And give them to you guys, and we can all just record through Zoom so that right in front of your computer is, like, your table mat.
Uh-huh.
Does that make sense?
Oh, my God. And then we just play the different family members, and it's like a Zoom Thanksgiving? Yeah. That is amazing.
Yeah. Right, and all I have to do is just have the same, like, placemats with, like, the same flatware or whatever, like, right in front of each.
I mean, not even the same flatware, because honestly, wouldn't a Zoom, like, doesn't a Zoom Thanksgiving make more sense than pretending like we're all in the same room?
Yeah, I suppose it does, even though I don't, like, I want to allude to it, but I don't want to make it a direct thing.
Well, I think it's a good idea to have, like, 2 or 3 people in the same room, and then everybody else on Zoom. And
I was more or less thinking of a way to actually film it during the pandemic and on Zoom.
We do
it that way. And...
Well, I mean, the best it's so funny to think about doing a Thanksgiving through Zoom, like where, it's, like, somebody says a prayer, right? And then everybody just goes to their own kitchen and gets whatever's in there instead of sharing food. Like, so you have some poor bastards eating like cold pizza and like whatever they could find in their kitchen, right? And then you have like some people who went way over the top, and everybody is upset that they can't share, right?
And then there's I saw Melissa with a beehive.
Yeah.
Which sucks that she hurt her arm. I'm gonna have to have somebody else like pull something out of the oven so I can film it for her.
Oh yeah, I mean that doesn't matter either. You can just have like hands pulling something out of the oven and then her face.
Right.
Yeah.
I wrote this line while I was on the phone with Ashley the other day, and I could just see Melissa. We got white potatoes, white gravy, white wine, white bread, white meat. We give all the dark meat to the dogs because we's animal people around here.
And like I like the idea that, you know, there were like 2 or 3 relatives that she like in the morning she like masked up and like went to their house and like left some food for them, right? But it tastes, but it's terrible.
Right, and that's that moment everybody on the Zoom can like eat the little potatoes and be like,
yes. Thank you so much for making the effort. Yeah, totally. And they're like eyeing their disgusting eggs and being like,
I'm trying to make up my white family characters, right? Like I'm trying to really draw that out over the next couple of days.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, obviously I get to play the hippie.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna have to play with some wigs and stuff too for you.
Okay, I'm down.
Because you can't be like the colorful artist in every shot, even though that is pretty much all of my Thanksgiving.
Well,
whatever.
I mean, yeah, then that's good because
I don't have normal white people Thanksgivings anymore. And then I actually had that moment where I was like, do I have enough white friends to pull this off?
If you don't, I can find some. Don't worry.
Okay, great.
Don't worry. I mean, it would be funny though to have like.
I don't want to separate my friends of color from this experience, but at the same time, this is entirely making fun of having a white family on the holidays.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it'd be funny to have like Tyler or fucking Vader like do reaction shots or like be invited and then be like, oh.
Well, I had this image of like trying to get ready to do the thing, right? And all you see is like me hyperventilating in a bag, the bag being taken away, and someone then filling the bag with pot smoke and handing it back.
I love all these ideas for shots. Are you writing them down too?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm recording this conversation, so we can listen to it later. It's got so many good ideas in it. This is going to be such a fun sketch show, my friends.
So, I guess it's time. Monday, I'm going to go down to the Comcast Center because I actually have to go in one of their stupid places.
Okay.
It's so weird during COVID. And get a new phone.
Oh, Jesus.
So that I can video this stuff.
Oh, wow. That's a commitment. Good job. You're really interested in doing this. All right. Okay.
You told me to fucking laugh before Thanksgiving. You know how horrible election's gonna be?
No. I get it. Are you still thinking that Trump's gonna steal it?
Yeah.
All right. All right. I love that you're. I mean, I'm riding this 20-point lead that Joe Biden has. He hasn't fucked it up yet, but you know that's his thing. So we'll see.
Well, when I went to fucking sleep that night, she had 16. So.
All right.
Like, just saying, like, Hillary had a fucking 16-point lead.
Okay.
Did not matter.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe the secret racists will win after all. I mean...
And it doesn't come down to the votes anyway. Like, I don't know why we keep talking. Like, it comes down to our votes.
Yeah, it comes down to the electoral college.
Yeah, and there's only so many states that are required to vote the way the state votes.
Yeah, and if they don't, they maybe get a fine, but it doesn't seem like they've ever given fines to them. And
I don't know.
The fine is $5,000.
fucking when we put him in office this last time, or when we put George W. in office the second time.
I don't think that any of them have ever suffered any consequences for not voting right.
It's going to be this hellacious legal battle that's going to happen, and it's going to be such a fucking mess.
All right.
Like, I really need to get to the food stores and get all my shit stocked up. I'm not going to want to really actually go anywhere for that week.
No, well, I mean, honestly, if you're right and he steals it, I mean, there's...
You won't know right away. No one's going to know in this election with the day of who won. That's not going to happen.
Right. We're not going to know for a couple of weeks, and in those couple of weeks, his rhetoric is going to get more violent and more crazy.
And people are going to get more violent.
Yeah.
It's gonna get bad.
That's when the off with their head's going to come out.
Which is when Biden's going to do the thing that Hillary was like, don't you fucking do it, you bastard, don't you do it.
What thing?
He's going to concede. Biden will concede.
He concedes in every fucking debate, man. He loves conceding. Conceding is like his favorite thing.
Like, we're going to drag this out, and whatever you do,
don't concede. Yeah, I heard that she told him that too. I thought it was hilarious. He loves conceding. That's how he's run for president 3 times and never made it this far.
He's going to do this thing where he's going to be like, it's better for America, let's stop sowing division. You know, something big is going to happen and people are going to die. Like, it's not going to be... man.
Yeah, we're headed for a big explosion. It's going to get crazy.
I don't know why I didn't get myself out of this while I could. I just should have doubled down and...
I know. I told Joy a few days ago... I was like, okay, I know that you said that you wanted to leave town when COVID started. That was your thing, is you wanted to pack us all up and just take us somewhere else. And it wasn't COVID. I think it was CHOP. And I think it's like after CHOP, you know, like it drew hundreds of homeless people to our neighborhood. And they didn't leave our neighborhood. They moved in. They just moved into different parks, right? So they're in Joy's trash. They're trying to get into her house. I'm lucky because I live in an apartment complex, so they can't get in here. But anybody who lives on a street has like, you know, like sort of like, you know, there's a horde of homeless people outside. And half of the fucking apartments up and down the street are fucking empty. You know? Like these people are sleeping underneath empty apartments. It's fucking ridiculous. But enough about that. Like, I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying that, because...
No, that's the reasonable, we're starting to simmer, right? The heat's getting turned up slowly, right?
Yep. And
all creatures that at one time may not have been necessarily hostile, are scared and ready to hop and run.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with all animals, right? Like, if you back an animal into a corner, no matter how much that animal likes you, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna try and get away. It's gonna try and go for your eyes. It's gonna try and fuck you up. And I mean, that's reasonable.
So what's Joy's new plan?
What?
Does Joy have a new plan then?
Oh, well, no. So I was like, you know, when she had that plan, I was talking about moving into your backyard. So, you know, I was like, let's dig in. And she was like, let's get away. And, you know, my ideas were basically like, okay, our whole support system is in Seattle.
Yep.
You know, like, moving to a new city right now when it's hard to meet people and you don't know
And
like,
what? You're gonna go live in Portland or San Francisco?
yeah, I know. I was like, where the fuck would we go? Arizona? Like, I don't understand, like, what you're talking about.
Neither of you two would survive in Arizona. Do you bitches not know how liberal both of you look?
No, I have no idea.
God.
I know. We're like walking clowns. It's never gonna come off anywhere but a city. So yeah, like, so anyway, so she started packing her shit. And I don't remember if I told you about this or not. But I had to talk her down, and I had to be like, look, we need to stay here until we see how some of this shakes out. You know, and and that's when I started like talking to her about okay, I need you to know, like, are you making sure that you've got enough food? I need to make sure you have enough toilet paper. I need to make sure that you're taking the pandemic seriously. Like, her whole thing was just like, let's go. And I was like, no. Hand sanitizer. And think about who's important, who you want to keep in your pod, who you don't, you know, like, I kind of like reframed her brain towards just like surviving here. And she's gotten really good at it. I mean, she interacts with a lot of people, and she hasn't even had a cold. You know, she's got hand sanitizer on her all the time. She's always wearing gloves. She's always masked up. She's working like a dog still.